I want to thank everybody. I'm Rob Perry. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the City of Albuquerque. Basically, a nice way to say city manager. And Mayor Barry had told me, I just saw him going into the public safety meeting, that he had come in and taken pictures, which is nice, because I think when you get second fiddle, it's like, a little disappointment. You don't get the mayor, but unfortunately his duties sometimes come up, and there's things that need immediate attention, and that's what he's dealing with now. And I want to talk about today's Good Samaritan Award and then Employee of the Week at our ceremony today. So I had the opportunity to talk with Melissa a little bit and get briefed on the Good Samaritan Award, and I was just so moved that we have this program in our community and how it came about. So today's winners of the Good Samaritan Award are Maria Atencio and Devin Lujan. And they're here to basically celebrate and be recognized for the program in Resuscitation Rangers. So I was wondering, what is that program? And I was told a little bit, and I know you have your family and some friends and your employees. Jaron Garrett from Lovelace, the chief operating officer, came. So it obviously means something to Lovelace and the support for their employees and the community, and that's great. A lot of reasons to be proud of them. And Rochelle as well. And this program is just amazing to the extent that it starts as the Good Samaritan for the program through Lovelace Health Systems, the Resuscitation Rangers, and it's assistance to the community and the Albuquerque Fire Department. I was told basically that you, I think it was Maria, had worked around heart patients basically, and had seen situations and always wondered how maybe the response could be a little bit better. And getting them the immediate emergency medical attention they need through hands-on CPR, which is what this program is. And the fire department has been very active with hands-on CPR through Dr. Ramo and a whole host of other things that you probably all know about as well. And it's a force multiplier. That's what we call that in my background of law enforcement, because it makes that many more thousands of people, once you train them how to be a responder that can really save a life. So when you look at what you ladies have done, it was just a great story to hear about getting with AFD and being able to assist the Albuquerque Fire Department. And when you talk about the Albuquerque Fire Department, what most people don't understand is these days fire departments, about 85, maybe a little bit higher percentage of their calls are actually emergency medical calls. It's not as much fire protection and firefighting. They do a great job of that. But a lot of it is paramedic type work, emergency rescue treatment, that type of stuff. And so that's who we need, is folks like you that put this program together to basically teach hands-on CPR, the ability to recognize symptoms of a heart attack before they occur, and then to respond appropriately in order to do the pass-off to the next person that can provide, basically seconds of life in those situations. So you two ladies have a lot to be proud about. We are incredibly appreciative of what you've done for helping the Albuquerque Fire Department and helping the community at large and helping those individuals that would have heart problems in the first place. It's just an amazing good job that you've done. And I want to say on behalf of the City of Albuquerque, thanks so much. I wish we had everybody that was thinking about ways to be better citizens and good stewards of their community. It's really a great job for you to reach out, and I know a lot of this you've done on a volunteer basis too, and that speaks volumes to the true civil work that you do to help the community. So I'm going to turn it over to Gil. We have this program around here that we try to start, which was a million acts of kindness, and we kind of log it. We've had all kinds of great people with great stories do great things for other people, and this was getting logged in as I think we're at about 460,757, I'm told this morning. So now we can put two more on the board. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to turn it over to Chief Santisteban, who's going to talk a little bit.
Hi, I'm Gil. I'm Santisteban. As you know, when someone is having a cardiac event, the most important thing that they need is to be in a facility for definitive care. So the efforts that you are making really are incalculable in getting people to recognize a cardiac event, to activate the 911 system, and if necessary to start CPR. So it's really impossible to tell how many people you will have made a positive impact on. But we appreciate it. And we've got these coins that we provide to people who sort of go above and beyond in the fire service. So in the spirit of the American Fire Service and in recognition of your efforts, I want to congratulate
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thanks, Chief. And ladies, we have a small token of our appreciation, which is the Samaritan Award from Mayor Barry, basically, that recognizes what you've done for the community. And it's just a great story. Great to have you here today with your family and the other folks you work with and everybody else to just give you a little recognition for so much good stuff you've done. Thank you,
very
ladies.
much.
You bet. Yep. Thank you, Maria. Well, today we're recognizing our Employee of the Week, who is Kent Vigil, an employee with Parks and Recreation Department, for going above and beyond the call of duty. Kent's got a great background to the extent of another one I was reading, and he told me when he was 15 years old working for the city as a lifeguard. I think these are like the cherished jobs of kids in the city, to work at the pools in our community. I know we have a lot of applicants, and it's seasonal work, and it's great work for young people, and sometimes they stay on, and sometimes they actually come on full and become division managers and program directors and things like that. And so it can be a great career path, and it's great to see. And we've had a lot of lifeguards come up here with just amazing stories. I remember one time there was the St. Pius swim team, and they were in the pool, and somebody jumped and dived on the top of them, and the person passed out, and there was a collision. 3 people, and they were there was a couple of gals they're fairly small, and they had to rescue pull the swimmer out of the water, physically fairly exertive and things like that. And just the stories are great, they really are. So basically, Kent didn't have to practice his life-saving skills in the pool in this story. It was a little bit different. It was a little bit about customer service. So this past July, while at the Eisenhower Pool, he noticed a patron arrive for her child's swimming lessons, and the gal had a flat tire on her car. So Kent, as a great ambassador for the city, went over to see what was happening, made sure the child was able to go inside and have the swim lesson, and went and got tools and basically replaced the tire for that mom that was with her child at the swimming pool. So you can imagine that's not in the job description, and that's going above and beyond the call of duty, and that's being a great representative for the city of Albuquerque and for our aquatics division and for the people that we work with in the community and everybody else. It's really speaks very highly of your initiative, Kent, and I want to say thank you for that. Thanks for the 9 years of service. And on behalf of that woman who got the help and didn't have to take another 3 or 4 hours out of her day and allow her daughter to get that swim lesson, you put our program in very good stead and made her day a great deal better, I'm sure, as well. So let me turn it over to Barbara or Josh to say a few words.
Every spring we, starting in about March, we hire 400 lifeguards and train them, not just for ourselves but for other entities around the state that have swimming pools. And Kent Vigil is a shining example of this extraordinary program. And I say this all the time, but we hear bad things about young people in Albuquerque, and I want you to know that Kent is an example of probably most of the kids in Albuquerque. And not only can he save a life, he can take care of a stranded mom. It's what can I say? He's almost perfect.
That says it all. We have a small token of our appreciation, Kent, which is an Employee of the Week certificate, a letter that will go into your personnel file recognizing this great above and beyond the Call of Duty Act, and a small token to drink some coffee while you're down there at Aquatics. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really
Thank you for
appreciate
your
it.
family coming as well. It's great to have you guys, and great to give us...